Hello everyone and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Fun Stuff Friday and well, I don't have any fun stuff to play with. So we're going to pull out some of the old fun stuff and play with things that we haven't been playing with for a while. So yesterday when I did the Thursday video, all things Thursday, um, I said that I was going to use the Crayola pencils today. However, I can't find them. I have put them away, and I think I gave them to my youngest son, and he has lost them. So I found another set of pencils that I haven't used in a long time, long enough to a point where I haven't even swatched them. So they're what we're going to be using today, and hopefully we'll be able to figure out the colors by looking at the barrel tip, the dip tips, and that sort of thing. I'm going to switch you over to the close-up camera so you can take a look at the pencils. These are a triangular pencil done by Simply in Simply Color, and they're just a inexpensive brand of pencil that you can get at I do believe Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I got these in a box set that was given to me from my oldest son for Christmas. So we will be using those today, as well as, let's switch you back over to the main camera. We're going to try to do the background in the Afan gel crayons. So these are just like the King Art, however they're smaller and they are really cute. I'll switch you over to the close-up so you can see a little bit better. They have really cute little designs on them. And I bought these at the same time as I bought the King Art gel crayons because I wanted to check them out and see if they were the same. And they do work the same. They are just as pigmented. They are really sweet little crayons. I don't use my gel crayons nearly enough. So we're going to see if we can find a couple of pastel-y type of greens in here or some aquatic kind of colors in here and do the background with that. So that is the plan for today. So let's get started here. Move these onto the side lines because first we're going to take this wonderful little card and we're going to finish the coloring part of it first of all. Now I haven't been feeling all that great, so I do have a bit of an itch in my throat, so I do apologize for that. And of course I've got to sharpen these because they haven't been sharpened in a long time. Now these, hello Mr. Train. These are a triangular pencil and we have a nice minty light green here. So we're going to do our leaves with this minty light green. I know I started with the darker green on that one, so we're going to do a dark green, a mint green. Well, maybe I shouldn't do this one. Rethinking. Okay, we're going to do a mint green on this one here. And then we'll do a dark green, and then a mint green, and then a dark green because this one's already dark green, and then a mint green. So I'm just going over the little leaves because they're really tiny, and I'm just covering them all with the mint green. And there's not a huge amount of pigment in these pencils. Well, not in this one anyway. But it is meant to be a very light color, so I'm trying not to press too hard with it. And then we'll take a little bit of a darker green and put in some shadows and whatnot. Add some definition. Okay, so there's our light green. Now we've got another lighter green here. This one. But it's almost a darker green. So we're going to sharpen it up and just add a little bit of definition. And they sharpen quite nicely with the crank sharpener, which is great. We're just going to go right on top of that minty green and try to blend into it. Now I don't remember why I didn't like these pencils, but I think I'm figuring it out because they don't blend very nicely. Especially in small areas. And like I said, I haven't swatched these. I used them a couple of times and put them away. I was thinking about swatching them. I just decided that I would try to color with them with you today first. And I think it may have been a mistake. Well, it's not doing too badly, I guess. I can see a little bit of a different color there. Also, I didn't turn on any lights, so things are looking a little bit darker than they should be. But that's all right. Like I said, I haven't been feeling well, so my brain's a little foggy. I don't know why. I think I contracted some sort of cold because I've had the sniffles, I've been sneezing. Yesterday I was sneezy and coughy and tired. So I spent most of yesterday after my video laying down because my brain just didn't want to work anymore. Alright. And I know I'm got a late start today, but like I said, I didn't want to come on while I was all sniffly and everything, so I took some cough drop and some Vicks, and hopefully I don't end up sneezing. Okay, so we've got the dark green there. Well, darker green. So let's use this on its own and see if it's got any pigment to it or if it's just see, there's just so little pigment to the color, to the pencil. It's definitely probably why I put them away. Let's grab this one here and we'll give it a try. I may end up just using a different set of pencils. We will see. We will work with it. But they're yeah, see, this one's better. Okay, so let's see if we can add some lighter color to it. They may be a one and done type of pencil. So just give me 2 seconds here. Try not to shake you up too much. Yeah. So this is definitely a set of pencils that you're going to have to put light down first. Now I am using a cardstock, so it doesn't have a whole lot of tooth on it, although it is one of the toothier cardstocks that I use. So trying to get some color on the leaves there, and then I'll go over it with the darker green and try to get some definition into it. Greens are so hard too, so especially in lower quality sets. Sometimes it's difficult to get a good green. Okay, so that seems to be working a lot better. I'll put in the definition and then I'll go over it again with the light, possibly. But, like I said, this is just, testing out and playing with those things that we stuck away and never to be seen again. I am going to actually bring you in a little bit closer so that you can see a little bit better, because I am zoomed out quite a bit. Then we're going to fix it so you can actually see green. I don't know why it does that. It really doesn't like greens. No, that's not helping. Yeah, I don't know. Oh dear, here comes the sneezes. Just 1 second. Hopefully it'll go away. Oh, I do apologize. I was hoping to hit the mute button before I hit the sneeze, but it didn't make it. So I'm not able to get it to show the right amount of... I got it that time. To show the right amount of green there, so I do apologize. I don't know why my computer really doesn't like green. Let's click on that, maybe it'll help. Nope. Yeah, for some reason this really doesn't like green. And I can't get it to show the green very well. Sorry, guys. Yep, nope, it's not going to show the green. And the more I play with it, the less fun it is. So we're just going to turn this down. There we go. So we're just going to take this darker green Try to give it some contrast there. It's very strange because I can do this before I start recording and I can see it all no problem. As soon as I hit record, for some reason the greens look gray. It's very strange. All right. Oh, now I've got the sniffles again. Sorry, guys. I'm hoping it goes away before tomorrow. So that I don't have to cancel the Saturday color and chat, because I like Saturday color and chat. I look forward to it all week long. Because I get to hang out with you guys. Look forward to that one and Wednesday. Wednesday and Saturday are my favorite days. Although next Friday is going to be fun too, because next Friday I will be having a live chat, a live stream, doing the colorathon for Julia in July. And of course, there's lots of us out here that are participating in it. So make sure that you check it out. I do have a link in the community page so that you can see the schedule, and make sure that you hit the bell on all of the ones that you would like to watch. Because there's some really good ones out that are participating, like True Hugh and Tammy, and of course Shell Artie, because her and oh, Ashley, her and Ashley Colors are putting on the event and kindly invited me to join. So it should be lots of fun. And of course we have a giveaway too, so. Okay, so there's our pastel. Oh, goodness. Now I've got the sniffles. I'm sorry, guys. Just going to do our other little vines. Lots of little vines. I know, boring, boring, boring. And I'm doing them very boring because I am doing them in the greens, but I was hoping to stick with some of the more pastel green colors, but it doesn't doesn't work as well. The pastel color is very pastel. And of course, when I switch you over to the main camera, you'll be able to see it a lot better. And it will actually look green, I promise. And I will schedule tomorrow's color and chat. And hopefully I won't have to cancel it. But you may have to, listen to me sniffle, which isn't a horrible thing, but I don't like canceling it because, like I said, it's one of my favorite days. But I don't want you guys to have to sit there and listen to me sniffle either, so hopefully I won't get any sneezes. I think the worst part is the earache. I'm getting a horrible earache with it. Alright, so now we're just doing the last line of pastel, pale pastel color here. And then we'll do the bars, and I'm going to do those in a nice purple, maybe, hopefully. I have to press so hard to get any color out of this pencil. It's killing the tooth of the paper, so it's not accepting any other colors. So I don't think this was the best color to choose, but it is what it is, right? That's the thing about pulling out the old sets and giving them a try. These ones I think should have stayed in the box. They are actually quite smooth. I just wish they were a little bit more pigmented. And on, a different type of paper, they may be. Like I said, this is on a fairly smooth cardstock, but on, say, coloring book paper or something that's a little bit thinner, they may be a lot more usable. And I will test that theory out at some point. I think they are, because I remember these not to be as pigmented, but I remember they were still usable. I just don't think, I can't remember how long ago it was that I used them, or if, I do apologize, one moment. I am sorry about that. Seems that telephone solicitors really like to call me when I am in the middle of a recording. Excuse me. I had one yesterday call me in. When I was busy, so I swiped it so it would go to voicemail, and instead of going to voicemail, they just called me right back. And it's like, really? Just leave me a message. Alright, so let's take a look at some of the purples here. Not many pinky purples, so let's try this one. Maybe we shouldn't go with purple because we've got purple on there. Well, let's actually do that in a bright yellow. a nice yellow color. Let's try this light yellow here. It'll stand out against the background if I do it in a teal green color. Trying to do it a lighter yellow than the yellow that's in the stockings. And go all the way down. Such a small area. Make sure that I've got all of the bar. Then I'll take a gray and put the shadow in from the vine. Just getting all of it all the way down to the bottom. Sorry about that. Okay. So this one laid down okay. It's still got a good level of yellow in it, but it's a yellow. So let's try to put a little bit of light gray in there for the shadows. And hopefully, because it's a darker color, it will go over top just fine. Ooh, crumbles. Oh, I shouldn't have used my hand. Concentration, concentration. And just trying to get these pencils to work together, and I think these are definitely one of those pencils that are a one color wonder. So I think they will probably end up going into the donation bin or the countertop bin because they are not very they just don't blend well. They don't, even if you add layers. I'm having to push really hard just to get a little bit of pigment out of this gray, and it's getting very crumbly because I'm pushing so hard. Can definitely feel it, not just gliding over top of the paper but cutting into it to give that shadow, which is not what we want. We want the shadow. We don't want to slice the paper trying to get it. And as you can see, it's definitely there. It's just not as easy as I would like it to be. Like I said, I'm having to push really hard. I think this set here would probably work really well for the $2 pencil challenge or $1 pencil challenge that Tammy has done. I think my hands would be very angry with me if I tried to color a whole picture with it and actually blend and whatnot. And I think that's the point, is trying to get these, trying to see if these lesser expensive pencils are worth buying. And sometimes they are. Sometimes they work just as well as some of the more expensive ones. But sometimes with these sets, the quality is not the best. And you end up getting frustrated. Okay, so there's the gray. It's not the best, but it's there. Now let's switch gears here from pencils that I think should go in the bin to a product that I actually really enjoy. And it's not that I don't like this product. I did put this product aside because of the factor of I had the King Arts, and the King Arts have a little bit better of a selection on greens and whatnot. So I think we're going to use, trying to think of the best color to bring out the blues. Let's grab my color wheel. Where is my color wheel? Why is my color wheel never where I put it? I just had it the other day, and usually it's right there. I must have used it for something. Yep, there it is. And put it somewhere else where it doesn't belong. Alright, so we've got blues, pinks, purples. So let's see what's down here. It's, let's go this away. So the prominent color down here is more purples and greens, which of course blue-green is the color to go with that, or yellow, which we've got yellow and orange in there already. Yeah, I think the seafoam green would probably, or pink, since we only got pink up there. Yeah, we'll use this light pink here. So we've got a light pink, and maybe we'll do a bit of a funky combination in the background. And we've got a light purple, and we've got a light green, and a light blue. So we've got a purple, green, and pink and blue. So maybe we'll just do let's see, I know I have one here. Let's see if I can find it. Oh, I apologize for the sniffles, guys. Just sniffling away in your ears. Oh, of course now my drawer won't close. Oh dear. Oh, there we go. Just trying to find my circular template. I had it in my swatch book, but then I put it away. Isn't that always the way? Put things away and then you'll never find them again. Well, maybe we won't do that then. Alright, I should have thought of that first before I started streaming or started recording. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some pink and we're going to put it on our palette just the same way you do with the King Arts. You just rub it on the palette like that. Try to make sure that you get all of the little crumbles smushed up a little bit. And then we put the lid back on. And then we pick that pink up. With our handy dandy. And then I'm just going to go through here. And just try to put in some spots. Pick up some more of the crayon. This actually does really well with water as well, so these work really good with water too. So we're just putting in the little spots. Pick up a little bit more. Doesn't matter if some are darker than the others. because some are going to be a little bit darker. Which is fine. Just try to make them as round as possible. And there we have some dots. Now I'm going to take a wet wipe and I'm going to clean that pink off of my brush. I'm just going to scrub it off. And try to remove as much of that pink as that we can. Then we're going to do the same thing with the purple. Scrub it on the palette. And break it up. Get it into the brush. And these are quite inexpensive. They are listed as a preschooler's gel crayon selection. You can go through later and remove it from any leaves or anywhere else that it goes, because it does erase quite nicely. It would have been easier if I had a template, but I can't find my templates. And one more up here. And maybe, yeah. And that's our purple. Now we're going to do some green. The green is really smooshy. First we're going to remove the purple. Remove as much of it as we can. And then we'll put the green in. And I'm breaking up the green with my brush. So any little smooshy bits that came off, see there's a little bit of a large smoosh on the side there. Like I said, I will go through and remove any overlap, like for example on the ribbons and that sort of thing, on the stockings. Alright, now we're going to wash off the green. A lot of green. So we're just scrubbing that all off. out of the brush the best we can, and then we're going to add some blue. Oh, now my dog has decided that she's going to cough her brains out right in front of me. I think she'll be fine. She's just inhaled the wrong way. She gets a little bit of mucus and inhales the wrong way and chokes on it and has to spit it out. It's almost like she has a hairball. Alright, so we've got some light blue here. And once again, we're just going to go in and put in some spots. Don't worry about overlapping them or overlapping any of the other colors. Or anything like that. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our eraser pencil here. Make sure I don't have any color on it. And we're just going to lift up that crayon off of there. Now this can also be done with a Q-tip. Just let me grab those so I can show you. Or a cotton swab, or whatever you want to call it. Just have to get the tip down in there, lift that up off of the pencil. And depending upon what type of pencil you've used, wax-based pencils this will work a lot better on. Because it doesn't blend into the pencil as much. You can also do this with a wet paintbrush and just lift it off that way as well. I'm not too concerned about it because it gives it that funky look. You can also put the dots in with your Q-tip. As well, so grab a clean one. And I'm just going through and lifting off anything that is overlapping any of the colored areas. Make sure they're all clear and up in the front. Once you've removed all of the stuff off of your ribbons and other things that you've colored, that background will sit in the back. Now all I'm doing is I've got a clean brush here and I'm just moving that around and feathering it out so that it looks like it's blurred, giving it that blurred look in the background. Okay. Now switch you over to the main camera here so you can see what it looks like. And I think this one here needs a little bit more blurring. A little bit too much white in there. And there we have it. And there is our blurred background of all the Christmas lights and the pastels. Alright guys, that is our finale for this project. I hope you have had some fun. Hopefully you can see the green of those leaves now. There we go. And yeah, of course, remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to help support the channel. That is one of the best ways to do so. If you want to financially support the channel, you can do so by joining our memberships. Of course, there are many different membership perks that are available to our members, and you can just hit the join button just below the video, which will tell you all the different perks that are available and how to join, how to pay, all that fun stuff. And absolutely, I would love to have you as a mermaid or a unicorn or a fairy. There are some definite wonderful things that go with that membership. It's a secret. It's a secret society. Another way to support the channel and to show me all the wonderful things that you're doing is to join over on our Facebook group, which you can do so by hitting the little link there to the Facebook group in the description below. And make sure that you fill out the application form in full, and we will get somebody on it and get you in there as quickly as possible. Yeah, other than that, guys, of course, remember to relax, color, and stay safe. I hope to see you all again tomorrow for our Saturday color and chat. Not quite sure what we're going to be coloring yet, but we'll figure it out. All right, guys, until then, relax, color, and stay safe. You all have a fantastic day, and bye-bye for now.